Yo, what's going on with you guys? It's your boy Big Beanie, and I ain't gonna lie, man, it's been a cool minute since I've last uploaded a video, and I need to explain before y'all be like, Big Beanie, I knew you secretly beat that thing. I did, but just hear me out, bro. Hear me out. Let me be professional, because it's been a cool minute since I've last uploaded a video, so let me just be real. Guys, I needed some time to just self-reflect and just kind of dissect life and see where I want to go next. And guys, your boy's finna go to the Navy. So, you know, I just took some time off to just self-reflect and see, do I even want to talk about semen retention on this page anymore? Do I even care to talk about this topic? Not really, you know. And to be real with you guys, there's a lot of pros and cons to semen retention that I feel like I need to address one final time before I just kind of go ghost and disappear, because, you know, I'm not going to disappear forever, but for the sake of it, this area is going to be closed for some time, and that is semen retention. This is the last time I'll ever talk about it on this page, because quite frankly, guys, like I've done it and I'm on it right now, but it's not something that I like to talk about, you know, and I'll talk about that a little later on. But first, I want to say that there is a pro that I truly have gained while I've been on semen retention, and that is structure. The biggest pro that I've ever gained while I've been on it for 6 months, and all together, that is structure and discipline. You know, I felt like the start of this year going on semen retention, it taught me nothing but how bad do you want this, right? How bad are you willing to change yourself for the better? And it changed a nigga for the better, but it also had me questioning myself and questioning my manhood. And what do I mean by this? You guys know, or if you don't know, I went 96 days my first streak. And it was great, you know what I'm saying? 96 days is something that I've never done before, especially on my first go around on semen retention. And when I did release with a woman, it felt like I did something totally wrong. And let me stress that again. It felt like when I released, it felt like I did something so incorrect. I was ashamed, my nigga. I was ashamed to just address it to you guys, and I was embarrassed to even talk about it, because I held semen retention to like a high ass standard when it's nothing, merely just a fucking practice. That's all it is. It's just a practice. It's not something that you should take so seriously. And I took it very seriously at the time, because that's what my channel, that's what my channel was predicated on. That's what I thought I was building my YouTube for. And I thought that it was going to get me somewhere, you know, with the practice of semen retention. And so it was very detrimental when I did release, because I began to hate myself for a little bit. And that's something that, whether it's a practice or not that you're doing, you should never hate yourself, right? So, I took maybe like a few days off, and I got back on the streak, went for like 40 days, and then I ended up, you know, disappearing for like a month or two. Now I made a commitment to get back on semen retention, right? Because it felt like when I wasn't on semen retention, I had lost the structure. You get what I'm saying? Like I was just, you know, doing things with women, sucking some titties, this and that, all the rah-rah, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I had lost myself. So when I got back on it in mid-July, that's when I started making videos in August, you know what I'm saying? I started making videos in August, and you know, I kind of found my niche, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas came back to your boy, you feel me? And it was great, you know what I'm saying? And while I was on it August through September, you know, I was challenging myself to go to the gym regularly, you know what I'm saying? And just change up my eating habits. And that's something that when I say semen retention taught a nigga structure and discipline, that's what it really did. But there's just a lot of bullshit. And I hate to say it, because I don't want to come off like, oh, you're so fucked up for saying that, Big Beanie. But there's just so much bullshit that I see talked about when it comes to semen retention that I hold a lot of hatred for, which I know that I shouldn't hold hatred for. But brother, semen retention is just a practice, and you guys know that, right? And how you feel is totally subjective. You know, when I went 96 days, there was guys still telling me that, oh my gosh, bro, you know, I see a glow, you know, during that whole period of me going 96 days. Bro, you're glowing because you're talking to girls, this and the rah-rah and all this, etc. Girls can sense your aura, Big Beanie. Oh, I'm like, nigga, the girls cannot sense my aura. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had read a comment and it was under the video that I had made, I'm being hunted by women on semen retention. Right. And this comment really stood out to me because it feels like a lot of you guys in this niche are like normal. Like, I'm not like, this sounds fucked up what I'm about to say. A lot of y'all are like normal. Like, normal, a lot of us are normal. Like, and that's not even a bad way of saying it. Y'all get it. Y'all don't take it seriously. But there's a handful of guys that look at the practice and look more into it as if the benefits that, you know, the longer that they go on this trick, they're going to just feel immortal. Like, they're just totally fucking different from, you know, a person who doesn't practice semen retention. And I feel like people who don't practice it are very successful. You don't need to practice it to be successful. It's just what you truly gain out of it. And I only gain structure out of it. So like when guys are hitting me up saying, bro, you have a lot of aura to you, Big Beanie, you're glowing. I'm like, I don't understand this. Because I'm not glowing. I'll take the compliment. I look good. Thank you. I look good. But the comment that really stuck out to me was the dude had left a comment and said, I don't think that it's semen retention that allows you to get more girls, Big Beanie. It's just the fact that you're an attractive guy. And it really stuck out to me because the whole video was really predicated to I'm being hunted by women on semen retention. But in actuality, semen retention had nothing to do with that. Like, yeah, I was practicing at the time with it, you know what I'm saying? I was utilizing it to better myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I'm on it right now. And I want to be on it for the remainder end of this month, you know, because I need structure. I got a lot of things going on in my personal life that I really, really want to stay focused and stay locked in on, but it only teaches me structure, nothing more, nothing more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that, you know, the longer that I go on days, I'm just different, bro. I have more energy. I don't believe that I have more energy. I don't. I don't believe that. Because there's no factual, like, there's literally no factual evidence that shows that. If you look it up, there's nothing that will display that when you retain your semen, you actually have more energy within yourself. That's not factual. It's just totally subjective. So when you look at semen retention as, is it really factual? No. But is it something that you can actually gain and gain the benefit of really understanding yourself and having self-control and sexual discipline? Abso-fucking-lutely. As long as you don't look at it as, you know, it's just going to make you superhuman, then I think it's a great practice that every guy should do. Now, I don't believe every guy should fucking practice retaining their semen for months. And if you do, I'm not knocking you. Salute, my nigga. I did it too. But nigga, that's why I say I'm only practicing it for 1 month, because I only want to practice it for 1 month, because me going 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you know, I've done 3 months. There's nothing different from me going a month as opposed to going 3 months that I'm going to feel different. Like I said, brother, the only thing that I gain is just structural discipline or structural organization, structural discipline. I'm just disciplined. I'm dialed in. That's all I truly gain with retaining my nut. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm limiting my distractions on what's grabbing my attention. All the other stuff is just BS, bro. And I just want to be honest with you guys, bro. I love every one of y'all who show a lot of support and who've been here and who just went out their way to, you know, hit me up. I appreciate you. So I don't want y'all thinking that I'm coming for you guys, because I'm not, because I think that it's a great practice that, you know, a guy should attend or attempt to do once in their life, but it's not something that you need to obsess about, because obsessing about something is never really good. And I obsessed about it, you know what I'm saying, especially the start of this year. Until I just hit a realization that it ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth going a stretch where you really feel like you really questioning who you are as a human being, because you're not doing something that is totally normal, and that is having sex, bro. And the funny thing about it is, every guy that watches me or who's still watching this right now, brother, 2 years from now, even a year from now, you're probably not going to even be on semen retention. You're probably 9 times out of 10 going to be in a relationship if you're not already. And I'm telling you, I know for a fact, bro, once you hop into a relationship, say goodbye. Say GG's, bro. You're clapping cheeks, bro, and you're nutting. So that's going to be the end of discussion. You're not going to look at semen retention as like how you look at it now if you take it seriously. And that's that, you know? Again, I'm not trying to come for you niggas who take it seriously. I'm just stating a fact that there's no scientific, actual, truthful evidence about it. It's just subjective. You watch a video like mine or Ren or Self-Revealed that talk about it, and you know, you feel as if since you're on a streak, what they're saying is to be true. But in actuality, that's just how they feel. That don't mean it's real. You understand? Now, with that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys whenever I catch you. It probably won't be too long because I'll probably come back just to fuck with you niggas. But right now, your boy's only focused on a few things: Navy, gym, work, study. That's all I'm really focused on. Oh, forgot to mention the most exciting thing about it. Your boy's over dating around.